Hi. Hi, Amanda. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Colton in the house. Andreas in the house. Hang on, Colton. I'm just trying to post this on the YouTube's Instagram, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. Whatever I'm trying to say is Lee in the house. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The hell you doing, boy? Blaze, hi. Amy, hi. All right, Colton, what are you talking about up here? Let me try to share this to get. Okay. All right. Colton says, experiment with something new today. Does it sound gay? Yeah, it does. Nothing more to say. I experimented with something new today. Sounds gay. Oh, there's more. But I tried a supinated grip on incline Smith press today, and it made a noticeable change in feeling my upper pecs. No, bro, that's not gay. It's smart. It's smart. It's smart, bro. Have you ever seen me do the prime incline machine? I use I use either like a neutral or like a half supinated grip. Boy, you better stop jamming on that guitar. All right. Anyways, that little fucker. Um, no, bro. It totally makes sense. Think about what that does to the humerus. Yeah, it's actually a very real thing, Colton. So keep doing gay shit, bro. It's working. Keep the gay strong. All right. Not sure if I'll keep it in, bro. Keep it in for sure. That sounds gay too. Um, Fast Eddie in the house. What's up, peeps? Blaze, nice shirt. Thank you, bro. Wore it for you. Fast Eddie says, watch this. I forgot I can do this. So here's one. Have you ever experienced flu-like symptoms during a workout? Yes. Yesterday I was finishing a lat workout and my body temp jumped by 3 degrees. How the fuck do you know that? How the fuck do you know it jumped 3 degrees? Did you have a thermometer with you? I got a headache and body aches like crazy. How do you know that? How do you know that? I got some water and rested for a minute and it went away, but came back as soon as I went to do chest flies. I still finished the workout and the symptoms went away after the lift. Oh, your watch tells you your body temperature. That's cool. Is that an Apple Watch? What does that? Does my watch do that? I don't want to know. Yeah, bro. I think that's a thing. I'd be curious. I'd be curious what your blood sugar was. Um, I don't think you randomly caught the flu during your training. Amy, does he keep a rectal thermometer in during workouts? Yes. Yes. Colton is talking about supinated pressing. Makes me wonder how it'd feel to try that with dumbbells. My gym has pretty limited equipment, but partially supinated. You know what's good, Colton? Like a twist press. So like pronated coming down and then supinate as you come up. I don't know if you're watching the screen, but I'm doing it for you. Um, Pronated down or even neutral down, and then really supinate hard at the top, and like try to touch your pinkies together almost. Boom, like that one. That one would light you up, bro. Yeah, I would do that, Colton. Do some twist press. Galaxy Watch 5. Okay. Yeah, I would be curious what your blood sugar looked like during those flu-like symptoms. Would make me wonder. Or did you like take something before the training? Like, did you take some NAD or some shit? Like that would fuck you up. Blaze. Thoughts on spamming cinnamon? It's great, bro. It's fine. It's fine. I don't think it works like insulin. Um, but hey, yeah, cinnamon's good. It's a slight GDA, glucose disposal agent. Slight. Trying to reconnect. Did I cut out? What the fuck's going on? I think we're good. I think we're live. Um, yeah, cinnamon's fine, dude. It's a slight anti-inflammatory. It's a slight GDA. It tastes good. So yeah, bro, put it on everything. Fuck it. Colton says, yeah, sounds incredible. I'm watching. I can see that working incredibly well. Yeah, dude, that one's great. We're talking about twist press and kind of supinating at the top. It keeps saying trying to reconnect. Hopefully, this fucking Cricket wireless internet's working. I must not have paid my Wi Fi bill. Must not have paid the Wi Fi bill. Tim in the house. Sup, bruh. Colton says cinnamon helps, but also just spices meals up, which is the best part for me. Sweet potatoes, lean ground beef, um, uh, beef, sugar-free maple syrup, cinnamon. Yeah, that sounds fine. Yeah, sounds kind of gay, but I guess you're into gay shit today, Colton. We are not noticing any issues. That's good, because it's just me. Guess it's just me. Be right back. Gonna take 100 IUs of cinnamon suspended in sterile water. Cinetrope. That's where they got the name, bro. That's where they got the name. Yeah, tell probs because Landon is watching Miss Rachel and I'm watching your dumbass. Both of you fuckers go play outside like you're supposed to. Get off them screens. That and ginger and turmeric. Yeah, those are fine too. Is sugar free syrup gay? Yes. Is SF syrup gay? Yes. Yeah, kinda, but So is bodybuilding. Colton says, "There's no winning this. Every comment leads to gay today." That was really gay too. Amanda John, I'm getting ready for our date tonight. You guys hear that? Hear that stuff? Means I'm gonna get laid. Maybe. Probably not. Oh, funny. Anyways, train legs today for the first time in like a year. Not so much. Not a year. It's been like 4 weeks. But nope. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gay anyways. You don't do it for me. Blaze says SF syrup and sauces cals add up fast. People easily add 100 plus cals. I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong, Blaze. I think that's actually. I don't think you're wrong. You know what's funny? Um, when I first started working with Skip, she said, "Are you gay for Colton?" Anything with a dick and a heartbeat and and abs and glute lines. Yeah, Blaze. When I first started working with Skip, it was like the first time that I actually drank like a significant amount of water in my life. Um, but he said it was okay to add like sugar free packets, like sugar free Kool Aid or like sugar free lemonade, all those drink packets. Um, I think I was using like 6 or 8 a day, or I think it was closer to 8. And bro, that's 80. It's 80 to 100 calories because some of those zero sugar packets are still like 15 calories. So yeah, you're right. I was adding easily 100 calories in my drinking water. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're not wrong at all. And just loads of whatever fucking fake shit is in there. Um, so it's actually a good point. Mark in the house, sup, coach, yo. Um, Colton says it can add up. That's why I weigh mine just like any food. Yeah, no, for sure. You know what I can do? Um, I added a section in my check-in form asking for YouTube ideas. A lot of people ask questions there, which is awesome. That's why I put it there. So people give suggestions and things. I'm going to try to pull some questions from there today if I can find it. Let's see. Do, 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 do. What the fuck? Fuck this fucking interwebs. Okay. Pissed pajamas. What is up, dude? Yo, is there any reason to bump up food in the off season, even if the rate of gain is slowly trending up? Justin Compton adds food, even if his athletes are adding 1 to 2 pounds a week, so momentum never slows. Do you know for fact that's why Justin Compton adds food? And I'm not challenging you, um, but I'm always very cautious when we speak for other people. And does he do that for everyone? Because the way I read this, Justin Compton adds food, even if his athletes are adding 1 to 2 pounds a week. This is all very, very said in an absolute. Justin Compton adds food, even if his athletes are adding 1 to 2 pounds a week, so momentum never slows down. I like the question. Is there any reason to bump up food in the off season, even if the rate of gain is still slowly trending up? The rate of gain is not the only factor. The rate of gain is not the only factor. You got to factor in body composition, because if you're focused on 1 to 2 pounds a week, but you're a fat fucking piece of shit, that off season's gonna end really quick, really quick. So, is there a reason to bump up food in the off season, even if the rate of gain is slowly trending up? So we are defining rate of gain the same way, you and I, and we're on the same page here. Is there a reason to bump up food in the off season, even if the rate of gain is slowly trending up? It depends on how long of an off season you're giving yourself. So if there's no end in sight, you're just like, I need to fucking grow no matter what, then no. I don't think there's a reason to bump up food. If the rate of gain is still moving in the right direction, your gym performance is good, body composition is favorable. Now, if you're only giving yourself a 20-week off season, or a 24-week off season, or a 30-week off season, then yeah, we need to maximize that amount of time. So that is where continually pushing up calories could make sense, right? Because you have a deadline of that off season. Most of my athletes, we don't necessarily set like exact time frames of the off season. The off season is just really until they pick another show. You know what I mean? You're right, nothing is in absolutes, but if body okay, yeah, no, we're on the same page. Athletes very hungry, energy can be better. Yeah, no, yeah. That's totally makes sense. He can usually bump, yeah. Context is coming out of a prep. Oh, for sure, dude. Yeah. Yeah, you keep titrating food up, feed that athlete so they can train, so they can grow. What's up, dude? What do you have? You have a shirt? Can I see it? It's pretty dope. What is that? A mixer truck? Good job. Huh? Okay. That little asshole always interrupting me. Fuck that kid. Blaze says, dude, I love Morphogen. They are the best. Been using the deep sleep. Dude, Morphogen is so fucking good. Morphogen is so good. I've been using Morphogen for years. And they don't even pay me for that shit. They don't even pay me for that shit. I've been using Morphogen since John Meadows recommended Prime. He recommended that to me in 2014. And ever since then, I've trusted everything that Ben has put out. I've trusted every product that Ben has put out. And I met Ben personally. And I believe it was 2013, the first time I went to Elite FTS, and I met Ben there. Wonderful, wonderful guy. And I absolutely trust any fucking thing he puts out. 100%. I also like Leviathan Nutrition. Them I do have a code with. Morphogen I do not. But between Morphogen and Leviathan, I think those are the best health supplements out there. And I haven't tried Austin Stout's new brand, but I'm sure that shit's good too. Because I think Austin's an honest, good guy. Oh, wow. How'd that happen? All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, Morphogen is the shit. 100% Blaze. I agree. Um, Colton says, I think I remember Skip or Andrew Barry telling a story about a client who was literally using like a bottle of spray oil. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's a real thing. That's a re- that's a very real thing. People do that shit, bro. You know what else? People cook their food in butter without me knowing. Fuck me. That's my fault for not having it on the diet that you cannot cook your food in oil or butter. You assholes. Stop it. Um, I've always added Mio to my gallon of water, added calories, but it's consistent for over. Yeah, no, we're not saying anything crazy negative about it. We're just saying it's a thing. It's a very real thing. There's a lot of hidden calories. Lots of hidden calories. Colton says, I'm really learning that the scale is just one metric I use to worry solely about it, but honestly, I think it's secondary to visuals. The scale is best at adding context to why visuals are changing or giving you an idea over time where visual. Yeah, yeah. It's just a. Think about what the scale is. It's really so fucking silly. We step on the thing, and depending on how much pressure our body creates because of how much mass it weighs, and then it gives us a number correlated to literally the pressure we're creating with our body. And then the problem is we have an emotional attachment to whatever number shows up on the LCD screen. But it's such a silly concept. Fuck. DLC dope shirt landed. Yeah, that his mixer shirt is one of his favorites. You got to make him more TJ shirts. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Um, Good morning from the Fitzhughes. Give me your top three whey protein brands. I've been using BPN, Bear Performance Nutrition. Oh, I've used his non-stim pre-workout is actually really good. It only has like 3 ingredients, but it's only like $35, and it's really good. Um, because the taste and consistency is remarkable. Yeah, I've never tried that one personally. I like Axe and Sledge Farm Fed. Um, I like Granite Protein, um, Granite Nutrition, the blend. They have like a 5 protein blend. It's really good for Ninja Creamies. So is the Accent Sledge though, but I like that one. And then I like Team Skip Blend from True Nutrition. Those are my top three: Accent Sledge, Farm Fed, um, the Granite supplements, the protein blend. Oh wow, thank you. And what was the other one? Oh, Team Skip from True Nutrition. Colton says, "Do you mean for taste or pure ingredient macro quality, Steven? These could be different. Um, I don't care about fat and whey protein. I think that's silly as fuck. No protein is high in fat. No whey protein product is high in fat. I don't care if it's 5 grams. That's still completely not even worth considering. Um, but he means everything. Just overall good quality protein that tastes good. Yeah, he wants an overall rundown of everything. But yeah, if protein powder had 1 or 5 grams of fat in it, I wouldn't give one fucking shit. I would not care. As long as that fat is coming from like MCT oil and not like canola oil, but I've never seen that personally. Rise Skippy Peanut Butter and Axe and Sledge are DLC's choices. Rise has a good mint chocolate chip. Colton says for creamies. Oh, that sounds good as fuck. Um, yeah, 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 yeah. Senior says both are important to me. BPN prides themselves. Dude, BPN is a high quality brand. It's a high quality brand. I really believe that. The owner of it, I think, actually uses all the shit that he puts out, and so does Seth with Axe and Sledge. Um, and Granite Supplements, I trust because John started it. John's not here anymore, so we don't know that the quality is as good. I just pray that it is. And then Team Skip Blend from True Nutrition. I just think it's a good cost effective protein. And it really, I've never seen anyone having stomach issues with it, which is good. And then it's a blend too. I do like blends. Um, Colton says mostly in a diet with carb cycling, but still. 5 grams of fat from MCT oil in a protein powder, even if you use 2 scoops and it's 10 grams of fat, is not going to ruin your high day, bro. Trust me. Trust me. You guys take the fat with carbs thing way too literal. The trace fat, oh, I definitely agree. Worrying about the small amounts of trace fat is definitely silly. Dude, I've seen guys not eat like Lucky Charms because they have 1.5 grams of fat. That's fucking crazy to me. That is crazy to me. The point is, I've done full skip loads with like 90, 100, 80 grams of fat per meal. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. The point is, if you look at the ratio of carbohydrates to fat, so if you're eating 100 grams of carbs and you're only getting 8 grams of fat with that, that's pretty fucking good. That's pretty low fat, if you ask me, especially if it's trace fat, you know? That's just my opinion. Oh, I got you, Colton. Carb cycling with enhanced. Yeah, yeah, that makes scale weight really tricky. Boo 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 boo. True Nutrition beef ISO. That's absolutely fucking garbage, Tom. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I tried True Nutrition grass-fed beef protein, and I fucking threw it in the garbage. Literally, I threw 8 pounds of it away. You cannot. And then their hydro way is even fucking worse. That one in the garbage too. You can't flavor over those certain protein powders. You cannot get rid of the funky ass gross flavor. Why? Because I don't like my protein to taste like shit. It's 2026. I'm not. I dealt with shitty tasting protein powders since I was 13 years old. I don't do it anymore. We cook with it. Oh, that might work. That might work. That might work. But I would still use Axe and Sledge because it's so much fucking better. And I don't have to wait 12 days for True Nutrition to ship it because their shipping is ass. Their shipping is fucking ass. I don't order anything from them anymore because I don't like waiting 12 days for something. That's so fucking dumb. When Amazon can have it to my door the next day. So fix that shit, Dante. You suck, bro. Between my highest carb day of the week and the lowest carb day, I can have a 6 to 7 pound fluctuation on average. Yeah, for sure. I could see that. I could see that. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, let me see. It takes forever. Yeah, dude. Why is their shipping such ass? Why? Someone explain it to me. Why is it so bad? Do you know how many customers they probably lose because their shipping is so fucking bad? 2 weeks. Yeah, dude. What? What? If Omega Amino took 2 weeks to ship something to someone, they would be at our front door with a gun. We would get fucking murdered. Let's see. I'm looking at some of the questions in the check-in forms. This one's pretty easy. Your views on the relationship between gear and food during fat loss slash maintenance slash health phase and growth phase. Is an example is gear highest during calorie restriction and lowest during surplus. Um, Gear is generally going to be higher in fat loss phases. I think it's safer to run higher gear when calories are restricted and when you're doing more cardio and you're less fucking fat and gross. I don't think you need as much gear to grow as people think you do. Although, depending on where you want to be, sometimes you have to push the gear. But the worst thing you can do for your health is a lot of gear and a lot of food at the same time. That's the worst thing you can do for your health. Arguably, it's one of the best things you can do to grow. So, you got to find the balance and do what you're comfortable with, I guess, or your risk tolerance. How soon you want to die, pretty much. This one's funny. Your opinion on bulking slash cutting versus main gaining. How some guys say it's possible to burn fat and gain muscle at the same time, and some say it's not. I think it is. I think it is. I watch it happen all the fucking time. I watch it happen all the time. When guys and girls start a competition prep, they all gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. Sorry. Sorry. You might not want to hear it, but it happens. It's happening to Raymond right now. It's happening to others right now as we speak. You can gain muscle and burn fat at the same time. Promise, you can. Science will say it's wrong. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I see it with my eyes. I see it with my eyes. Colton says, how have you been doing, Tommy? Health-wise, stress, enjoying training and life outside of bodybuilding and coaching? How have you been doing, Tommy? Health-wise, stress, enjoying training and life outside of bodybuilding and coaching. Health-wise, probably not good. Stress, normally pretty elevated. Am I enjoying training? Enjoying training. Yeah, I am. Now that I'm back in the gym, life outside of bodybuilding. Even if I'm like out of the gym and shit, I'm still coaching people every single day. Lots and lots of people. But there's no life outside of bodybuilding for me. I live and breathe it now. I live and breathe it. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm living and breathing bodybuilding every day. Every day. Every day. Yep. Colton says Ray is changing insanely fast. It's awesome to see in real time with his updates and his log on his Discord. Yeah, I agree. I agree. What do you guys think the biggest change Raymond has made in the last year? His training. Nothing else has changed. We're not running any more gear than normal. We're not doing the diet really any different than normal. All that's changed is how he's training. So when Justin Harris says that training is the least important part of bodybuilding, I don't agree with that. I think that's silly. I think that's silly. No offense. I love that guy. But that, I know why he's saying that, but I've seen it with my own fucking eyes. That training is the most important thing. Otherwise, nothing else matters. If you don't train, there's no point to eat the food, there's no point to take the drugs. You are just a slob. Training is number one. Numero uno. Always. Everything falls after training. So, you're wrong, Justin Harris. Love you, but you're wrong. Love you, but no. You are wrong. Just got highly brand cyclic induction and EAAs from True Nutrition, and they got it to me. Shut the fuck up, Fast Daddy. You probably live next door, and it still took 6 days. You probably live in California, and it still took 6 days. True Nutrition blows my ass at shipping. Their products are good. They absolutely suck ass at delivering them. I don't know if there's a lack of staff or no sense of urgency, but they are complete ass at logistics. Mike Bell in the house. Love you, coach. You're the man. Love you, brother. Appreciate you. Um, Tom says, thank you for removing any doubts I had about being the get off my lawn guy. I could never convince me like a person could. Bro, AI is silly. AI is silly. And people are living their life. Fuck, dude. People will wake up and take a picture like of the outfit they're wearing, and they'll ask AI like, "Does this look good?" You guys are fucked, dude. The world is fucked. If you thought we were insecure before, wait until you're asking a fucking robot how you look for the day. Crazy. Absolutely, absolutely fucking nuts. My goodness. Foxer in the house. I have a set of Power Blocks 100s. Marcy Smith cage bands walking pad. Any thoughts on new items to get? Okay, so you have Power Blocks, a Smith cage. I think that's just a Smith machine. Am I right? What the fuck is that? Let me see. Unless you're making up weird names for shit. Marcy. Let's go, keyboard. Fucking son of a bitch. Marcy Smith cage. Is that a real thing? Is that a real fucking... Oh, yeah. Oh! This isn't bad, bro. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Let me show you guys. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. Share screen. This one. Can you seize it? Allow. Marcy Smith machine. Cage, as fucking Foxer calls it. Don't let me press the red button now when I stop sharing this screen, because that will end this chat. Marcy Smith Cage. Do you have this like bench too? It's kind of cool. Your question is stop. I pressed the right stop. I pressed the right stop. Your question is any thoughts on the next item I get? I don't know, bro. How much room do you have? I have a lot of fucking thoughts, dude. I have a lot of thoughts. Right now, as I see it, you're limited to in training your legs. So let me know how much room you have. The next thing I would purchase would be, and let me know your budget. The bench does not have a preacher curl. That's all right. Curls are easy, bro. Okay, let me see what I missed. Joshua Salt agreed. My progress was disappointing until I really focused on training intensity and accuracy. Yes, bro. Despite running high dose cycles and eating tons of food. That's fucking right, dude. That is right, dude. That is the most real shit. So, sorry, Justin Harris. I'm sorry, but you're fucking wrong, bro. You're wrong this time. And it's funny because Justin trains hard as fuck. So it's like, why do you even say that? I know why he says it. It's just silly. DLC says, I think their warehouse is trash. Yeah, they need a new warehouse manager. Rise, Axe and Sledge goes out. Tim's like fucking 18 minutes behind. Josh Assault. Calling it now, discrimination against artificial life forms is going to be the next the next iteration of racism. Bro, I'm gonna be fucking hate crimed all the time. Time to stock up on popcorn. I'm gonna be fucking I'm gonna have a whole new clan, bro. I'm gonna start a whole new clan against fucking AI. Tim, you are 35 minutes behind, bro. Unless I am, but I don't think I am. Oh, God. Whoever the flavor scientists for these companies are working, dude, I always wonder how that works. How the fuck does that work? Anyways, Foxer says bench is not a preach curl. That's fine. Whatever. You can fucking do any type of curl to grow your arms. The arms are the easiest thing in the world to train. You can do fucking push-ups and curl your whatever, your fucking pack of hot dogs. I have a garage that's 266 by 201 inches. Bro, let me fucking just pull out a tape measure real quick and build you a gym. Fucking Foxer. What are you telling me? All right. 266. Okay. What is that? 20 feet? Is that 20 feet? 266. Yeah, 22 feet by 201, which is like, yeah, 16. That's a good amount of room. You can do a leg press hack squat combo, or if you're trying to be a bit cheaper, what's up, boy? If you're trying to be more conservative, you could do a leg extension leg curl combo. Fucking, I knew it, dude. I do live in California, and it still took 6 fucking days. And brothers in your backyard. Brothers in your backyard, and it still took 6 fucking days. That is shit ass fuck. Garbage. I had ju- I had just measured it because I was doing horse stall mats. That's the only reason I knew. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, you need some leg equipment first, bro. If you have that same Marcy Smith machine that I pulled up, it looks like you already have um like access to do those cables like flies and tricep presses and whatever the fuck else. Any type of cable movement. It looks like you already have the ability to do that stuff. Um, so I would definitely lean into leg equipment first. Legs tend to be the hardest thing to train at a home gym. Oh, the bench has a leg extension leg curl on it. So, some sort of squat piece or a hack or a leg press or a combo, like a hack squat leg press combo. Um, I'll pull up the one I have. Let's see. Do 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 do. All right, let's see. Specialty machines, lower body. I have this one. I have this one. It's actually quite good. Oh, this is different. Well, it's not different in a bad way, but they added these pegs here so you can load these as well. Damn, this one's better than mine. Fuck. That's annoying. The platform is kind of small for leg pressing and squatting, but it's not bad. It's not bad. The hack squat actually feels quite good. When I use it, I add yoga blocks to these shoulder pads so I can get deeper. Hey, now. Hopefully, you saw that, what I was showing. I don't know if you're even watching your screen or just listening to my voice. Listening to my voice. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one too, Mike. But you can't train your legs with a fucking landmine, dude. Sorry. You can't load your legs with a landmine. You can't. You can do some gay shit with it and get a pump, but you can't load them. You can't load them. And Foxer, dude, bro, Foxer, dude's got money, bro. He's a baller. He's a baller on a budget. So that brother don't care. It was showing me the main page, not the product. Oh fuck, sorry, dude. Um, Titan Fitness is the one I have. Um, go to specialty machines. Go to lower body machines. Maybe this will work. How about that, Foxer? Leg press hack squat combo. $1,500. 1,500 bucks. Not bad. It'll last you forever. It'll last you forever. And their shipping is faster than True Nutrition. You will get this fucking squat press, leg press, squat, what? Leg press hack squat combo. You will get this faster than fucking your protein from True Nutrition. I bet you. I bet you. Oh, and it's free shipping. Most orders placed by 1 p.m. Central Standard Time ship on the same day, Dante. On the same day, Dante. By 1 p.m., bro. An entire fucking squat machine. Wild. You can't ship a bag of fucking EAAs, dude. Crazy. DLC says landmine is incredibly versatile. You can do some weird Bulgarian alternatives, but definitely um, nothing crazy. Yeah, yeah. No, dude, the yeah, fucking landmines. You should absolutely have a landmine too. Those are like $50. I think Titan carries one. Guys, I need a fucking code for these idiots. I need a code for these idiots. I'm I probably just made them fucking $2,000 right now. $2,000. Fuck these guys, dude. Um, where is it? They have one that you stick inside. Like you place some barbell or dumbass. You place some plates on the ground, and then the landmine, one end of it goes into the plates, and the plates hold the landmine for you. Um, yeah, this one says rack mounted. You might not be able to use that. That's all right. Get a landmine. There's one where you can stick one end of it into some plates stacked up on the floor. So you stack like 3 or 4 45s on the floor. And then in the 2 inch center hole, you stick the landmine, and that holds one side. And then obviously the barbell goes on the other side. Um, I'm pretty sure that one used to be like $50. I don't see it here, but someone makes one. I guarantee it. I bet you can get one on Amazon for like 40, $50. They're super, super simple. Yeah, so check that out. And then there's like millions, millions of landmine attachments, which is tons of fun. Um, Mark said, I heard Chris Edmonds talking about density sets. Have you tried these? Um, I don't, I'm sure I have. What are they? Is that like a set for like a certain amount of time, like straight? What I didn't watch his new video yet. I don't. Sometimes YouTube just like bores me, and I don't always watch a ton of stuff. DLC says you definitely need a code. Yeah, dude, I just made them $2,000. Fuck these guys. I want my commission. Titan Fitness, you asses. I have a basement full of your shit, you bastards. Send me some money. Show me the money. Um, sorry, I'm checking my phone. I have athlete in a show today. 10-second negative with a controlled concentric for 60 seconds. What? The set is 60 seconds long? Is that what you're saying? 10-second negative? So you're doing 6 reps? You better be explaining that right, Mark. You better be explaining that shit right, bro. Yes. Yeah. Raymond and I did a set of pendulum squats today. That was 60 seconds long. I don't know if we did 10-second negatives. I don't really fucking time my negatives. I can be honest with myself. No, you keep going for 60 seconds with a light load. Then what the fuck are you talking about? 10-second negatives. It's a Dr. Danny idea? Yeah, then I'm definitely doing it already. Yeah. Yeah, if it's from Danny, then it's in my program. I'm pretty sure I did it today. Um, if you could be this is a cool question. If you could be sponsored by any bodybuilding or fitness oriented company, which would you pick? I gotta pee and then I'm gonna answer this. Don't leave. I'll be so upset. Okay. That was just how long he did the negative. He said to do it slow and controlled. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, have you not heard me talk about sets for 60 seconds straight? Do you not watch my fucking YouTube videos, bro? I literally just put that in my progressive overload video like 2 weeks ago. I talked about when Chase Irons and I did an entire back workout that was all for 1 minute straight. All of our sets that we did were 1 minute straight. Fucking Mark giving Chris fucking credit for my shit that I just told you about, bro. Damn. Unbelievable. I love Chris anyways. I don't give a fuck. Back to this question. If you could be sponsored by any bodybuilding or fitness oriented company, which would you pick? Could be supplement, equipment, or apparel company, or all the above. I already am, bro. I'm sponsored by Omega Amino. I'm a sponsored athlete for Omega Amino. Um, but outside of that, does Serostim sponsor bodybuilders? Let me know. Comment down below and let me know if Serostim sponsors bodybuilders or if you have to have AIDS to get a prescription for Serostim. Kidding. Totally kidding. I don't know, bro. Like, they pay me and give me free shit. One of them would be Mega Fit meals for no reason other than it's really fucking expensive to buy their shit, and I buy their shit. So, for a financial benefit for me, that would save me $1,200 a month. I would like to be sponsored by Mega Fit meals, so I no longer have to spend $1,200 a month. That would be very beneficial for me. I would love to be sponsored by Flavor Gang because I use a lot of cream of rice So either Pride Nutrition or Flavor Gang. Those are the two cream of rices I use. And I use a fuck ton of both. So that would be helpful. You see, I would really pick it based off things that I already use. That would save me a whole bunch of money if they gave them to me for free. and and I obviously, if I already use them, I believe in them and things like that. And I have to like the owners and shit. Like I like the owner of Flavor King. I like the owner of Pride Nutrition. Morphogen. I would like to be sponsored by Morphogen because I've met Ben and I do like Ben. I think he's a good guy. I met him 13 years ago, so it's not like we're friends by any means. Um, but Morphogen would cover my supplements or Leviathan. I am technically I'm not sponsored by them. I have an affiliate code. They don't pay me to be an athlete, you know what I mean? But I do get my affiliate discount and everything. So either Morphogen, I would have to say Morphogen, and no offense to Leviathan, but they have shit like intra carbs, pre workout protein, so they could really cover my whole thing. And if Morphogen wasn't the option, I would go Leviathan and probably Axe and Sledge to cover my protein, pre workout, EAAs, intra drink, shit like that. So Morphogen would be an all stop shop, one stop shop. And if it was Leviathan, if the Tudka King did actually pay me to be an athlete and give me free supplements, then I would do them and Axe and Sledge. Or Granite supplements, I like them too. Sorry, I'm giving you a lot here. I would never want to be sponsored by an equipment brand because it wouldn't benefit me in any way, shape, or form. It would not benefit me anywhere, shape, or form. Apparel company, I really would never fucking care. I really wouldn't care. Um, I just wore Carhartt and like CRZ yoga shorts from Amazon or True Classic tees. I wore that for the longest time, and now most of the shit I wear is just Omega Amino shirts. Or, people buy me gifts. Like this shirt was a gift from a friend. So, yeah, I don't care about apparel. What else did I miss? I think that would be it, Mike. I think that would be it. That's a cool question, though. Um, I like that question for sure. And I mean, someone could send me free gear too. That'd be nice. Thank you in advance. Thanks in advance for unlimited primo. I'll send you my address. Primo, Serostim, Megafit Meals, Morphogen, and I'm good. I'm good. I'll be pro by fucking end of this year. Fuck. Kidding. Kidding. My genetics are ass. Thanks, mom and dad. All right, what did I miss? What did I miss? Okay. Okay. You guys are fucking me up. Okay. Sorry. All right, we're back on track. We're back on track. My landmine attachment was $25 from Amazon. Bingo. It's a rubber ball. What? It's a rubber ball. Someone smarter than me read this. It's a rubber ball that goes on one end of the barbell and then just goes into it. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Good. I got you. I got you, bro. Yeah, no, that's it. That's what I'm talking about for sure. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, landmines are dope. Meadows rows, one arm barbell rows. You can do a few little leg things. You can do some overhead pressing. All sorts of cool shit with the landmine. 100%. 100%. T-bar rows, fucking everything. You can train everything. I'm watching it now. It's that concept. Chris kind of explains it funky, though. Yeah, it's just a set of fucking 60 seconds. Continuous tension. Mike Bell says, yeah, save a lot of time and money. Yeah, I mean, MegaFit, fucking hit me up, bro. I'm sick of spending $1,200 a month. You fucks. Guys, if you're trying to get sponsored, don't call the company fucks. It's probably going to ruin your chances. Fuck. Pride Core is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, bro. You know. You know. Brown sugar cinnamon? Yeah, dude. Yes. Um, Foxer. Where'd we go? I've never seen Flavor Gang stuff. That site looks cool. Fucking Foxer. Foxer's always looking to spend money. That's why I love this guy. He's like me, bro. The shirt is out of stock. David, you made all my shirts, bro. You made all my Omega Amino shirts. So all I wear is DL designs. All I wear is DLC designs. Um, you already sponsor me, bro. Between Omega and DLC Shop, DLC Designs, those are my sponsors. Everything else I pay millions and millions of dollars for. Mike Bell says you don't get free gear already. I don't, dude. I unfortunately don't. I unfortunately don't. And to be honest, I thought I would at some point, and I don't, dude. I fucking don't. And it sucks. So if anyone wants to sponsor me and give me free gear, thanks in advance. But no, dude, I pay for all my gear. And I pay a lot for my gear because I only use private domestic sources. Um, and I only use the sources in the form. So, um, I don't get like $10 bottles of test from China, which I know I could. But I'm a grown ass man. I don't need fucking import shit from other countries to my family's home. I'm too old for that shit. I'm too old for that shit. So I'm not doing any of that. Evolved Trades with a Z. What up, dude? Been dealing with tendon pain around forearm, elbow area. Any suggestions with this sort of thing? Tendon pain around forearm, elbow area. Is it on the top or the bottom? Is it your weenus or your vagina? Let me know. Let me know. Is that on the top side or bottom side? That's what she said. Um, Hell yeah, DLC got my Tommy John shirt from you. Yeah, bro. Yeah, shut up, DLC. Bro, I think I sold 2 shirts this week. Maybe. I try, dude. I try. I don't have a following. I'm the worst fucking person to sponsor DLC. Why wouldn't you pick someone with a following? Why wouldn't you pick someone with a real following, dude? I'm a great value influencer. I am literally the Clarence fucking section at Walmart. Rice bucket training suggested was a huge help, along with band sustained holds. Yeah. Foxer spent some money on DLC designs. Code Tommy too, Foxer, you ass. Evolve Trades, the bottom side, bro. The vagina. The rice bucket helps. So, fill up a bucket with rice and just move your fingers in there. Work them around. Move the fingers. That will help a little. That's more going to help the elbow in general. But the bottom side of the elbow, a lot of the times, what that's coming from is a lack of scapular um, rotation. So if the scapula is kind of locked up and you can't really move that scapula, your body's going to try to find the range of motion for movements from other places. And that a lot of the times comes from our elbow. I'm dealing with the same thing. I've been dealing with the same thing for months. And once once I get the scapula to really start moving and open up, I don't get as much of that shit going on in my elbow. Um, so one I bet it hurts in your rowing movements. Let me know. Does it hurt when you're rowing stuff? Like dumbbell rows, lat pull downs sometimes. Let me know what movements hurt. David said, I just want to make sure our guys have stuff. I don't care about DLC designs getting big. No, I agree. I agree with you. Timu influencer. Yeah, at best, bro. At best. What the fuck is this? This is not what I'm looking for. Boo boo doo 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 doo. DLC dash designs with an S.com shop. We got all sorts of shit, guys. We got all sorts of shit. Right here, beanies, lab rat shirt, flannel. We got it all, guys. We got it all. This hat is dope. The raised lettering. This is my favorite hat with the gold patch. Um, and then obviously the Omega Amino shirts. This is a fundraiser that we're running for a friend. So all of the money goes, all the proceeds go to her to help her get to the world championship, pay for her traveling, flights, hotel, all that shit. So this is something we're doing to help her. So if you guys want to support her, we would appreciate that too. But code Tommy for all that stuff saves you guys some money. So yeah, that's that. Let me see so I don't fuck this up. Mel, you want a Tommy John pump cover? Just order them big, bro. But yeah, we have yeah, yeah, like a gasp rip off. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get you those. We'll get you those. I like oversized stuff too. It can hurt just picking up a jug of water. Mine was tennis elbows, the inner side of the elbow, and it was always any bicep movement, says DLC. No, when I work out, it goes away. That's actually a good thing because mine gets really bad during rows. But yeah, dude, use the rice bucket first. That the rice bucket actually came from the strength world. That's an old strongman modality that works really fucking well. Um, and then powerlifters use it occasionally as well. But it mostly came from the strongman Highland Games type shit. Boo 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 doo doo. classic TJ logo. I saw some asshole rip off my logo on the internet. I don't know if he specifically ripped off mine, but looks pretty fucking much like mine. Dick. Same color scheme and everything. He used the black and gold. I'm like, you're a fuck, dude. You're a fuck. Alright. Let's see. What else do I got here? My pump cover is a medium. Sad times. Whatever, bro. It doesn't matter. This question, still curious on your thoughts on insulin for lifestyle guys and or the use of insulin on a cruise / health / TRT phase. Insulin works really well. Insulin works really well. I don't trust most people to use it. Just being dead ass fucking honest. I'm just being dead ass honest that I just don't trust people to use it. That's the most honest answer I can give you. I don't fucking trust people to use it. Why? Because people can't even get their steps in for a day. You think they're going to check their fucking blood sugar? You think they're going to check their blood sugar or time the insulin correctly? Most people don't even adhere to their cardio. And now I'm going to fucking have them using a drug that could be extremely dangerous. And when I say it's dangerous, people are like, well, if you go hypo, you just eat sugar. No, fuckers, that's not what happens. What happens is some dumb motherfucker is going to take the insulin. They're going to go hypo on their drive home from the gym, and they're not going to have anything with them, and they're going to crash into a car and kill a family of 5. That's how insulin is dangerous. That's how insulin is dangerous. It's the shit you do when you go hypo. Walking down the stairs, trip down the stairs, paralyze yourself for the rest of your fucking life. This is why insulin is dangerous. Because people are fucking irresponsible. You know how many people don't even check their blood pressure? You know how many people don't even write down their weight from the previous week? In my check-in form, it says your weight this week and your weight last week on the same day. AKA Friday to Friday, for example. I don't remember. You don't fucking remember, but you want to use insulin. You can't even remember what you weighed last week, and you want to use insulin. I know for a fact, if you don't remember what you weighed last week, this is just not as important to you as it should be if you're going to use a drug like insulin. You know what I'm saying? You better live and fucking breathe this shit if you're diving into things like insulin. Because that's not just like something you just like add in willy-nilly. How about you try training harder first? And then we'll talk about insulin. Show me that you can even fucking check in on time, for Christ's sake. And then we'll talk about insulin. Maybe. Talk about how I'm not going to have you use it. Tommy, who does your editing for your videos? I'm assuming DLC. No, DLC does not do my video editing. DLC helps me in the background with whatever else I'm fucking stupid with on computers. And to be fair, for my age, I'm actually quite good at computer type stuff. I'm not like I'm not an expert, but my father was an IT guy, so I grew up around computers. That's I knew computers very well. Um, so as technology advanced, like over the years, I was quite up to date with everything. We were always like, my household was always the people that would have like the first new things. Like the first time a touchscreen monitor came out, like we had that. Like I was exposed to technology literally as it was exposed to the world. My dad is an IT guy from, I mean, really when the computer became relevant. So he learned to code by himself. Um, Incredible coder, uh, great at all type of languages, computer languages. So yeah, so I grew up with um, an extreme amount of technology, but DLC is very. He reminds me so much of my dad, but um, incredibly intelligent and bright with anything technology related. So he helps me with my day to day task. But my editor is Chris, and Chris lives in the UK, and he's the probably the best editor I could find. Not probably, he is, and I just trust him. We have rapport, we have a friendship, um, and I wouldn't pay anyone else. I wouldn't pay anyone else. If I didn't work with him, I just wouldn't make YouTube videos, to be honest. JA says, any relation to Dan John? No, but I read a lot of his shit on T Nation for years and years and years. DLC said, it's not me, I'm terrible at video editing. James says, you don't let us use insulin because we're stupid. It's part of it. It's not that. It is. It is. Yeah, never mind. It is. Whoever does it does a great job. I figure you were kind of the do it all tech guy. Yeah, I mean, I could. Dude, I don't have time to do that shit. Bro, I don't even do my own meal prep. You think I'm going to edit my fucking videos? Amy still in the house. She says, "Where are you going for your date tonight?" I don't know. We're gonna go to some sort of restaurant. We have to be a bit more quick. I mean, this is probably the first date we've gone on in 2 years. We have to be a bit more quick because my in-laws will be watching Landon, so probably somewhere a bit more quick. Um, yeah, so I don't know. Maybe we there's a few local burger spots we like. So we might just do something like that. Something low key. Something low key. Mark says, Jesus, you can go back to your emails that get sent to you after. Yeah. Yeah. It's it's kind of lazy. It's kind of lazy, to be honest. But it's alright. And to be fair, I could go back and look at their check in from last week. And that's what I have to do when people don't enter it. Um, but I put it in the check-in form for a fucking reason. Please make my life easy when you can. I love you for that. I love it when people when people can just make my life easy sometimes because it's rather every other time it's not. So when people make it easy for me, thank you. Fucking thank you. Stick a hole in all your assholes' hands. Your assholes' hands? What? I unfortunately forgot his name, but he's really talented. Who are you talking about, David? My tech, my video guy. Um, I wonder how many diabetics using insulin have an IQ below 60. That could be true. That could be true. But I mean, to be fair, they make it easier. I mean, having diabetes is a very serious issue, and I don't wish that on anyone. It's Man, I've had so many friends and family members with diabetes, and it's such a hard life. It really is. It's something you constantly need to worry about and monitor. It's incredibly exhausting. But they do have a lot of technology now to help almost make it foolproof, but you guys know how that goes. A seatbelt will save your life, and dumb motherfuckers still don't wear them, so, what do I know? Check your blood pressure, fucking protect your kidneys, and people can't do that either. But do I want to get huge, bro? Well, when your kidneys are fucked, you're not going to be very huge when you're lying on a dialysis bed. Just saying. Jared in the house saw Masters of the Universe this morning. Oh, that's dope. That's cool. That's cool. That's really cool. I want to check that out actually. Zombie TJ is hilarious. I love that shit. Yeah. Um, Mel says, I fear that movie will ruin my childhood memories. He Man was supposed to be a toy line for Conan and the Barb. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know. It might surprise you. DLC says, yeah, that's what I do. I pull up the last one and pull it over. Yeah, fucking thank you. Thank you for making my life easy. I can, of course, scroll back 100 entries and find your fucking check in from last week, but it takes me more time than I want to admit. And it pisses me off, to be frank. Mel says, do not mess with insulin if you're not getting any type of guidance. That can literally kill you. Yeah, Mel's a diabetic. He knows. He knows. He's a responsible diabetic, too. He actually handles his diabetes. So many diabetics just don't give a fuck. Just don't give a fuck. Um, Mark says, my grandpa was on dialysis. This is not pretty. It's a shitty way to live. Foxer. I'm going to see Masters of the Universe tomorrow, but I'm not having popcorn this time. Yeah, you are, you ass. You better not eat any popcorn, you fuck. Oh, what else can I pull up here? Sorry, this is my athlete in the show. I just want to make sure he's good. Okay. I was going through archives on anabolic RT. I don't know what that is. And they started talking about upping magnesium 1 to 2,000 milligrams a day. And VS, I don't know who the fuck that is. Oh, Steve, Vigorous Steve, had said upping his magnesium in those ranges, but notice hand water retention. You just hurt my brain, Foxer. You just hurt my brain so bad, dude. Oh, okay. Oh, Anabolic Roundtable? Is that what RT means? I don't watch their stuff. I like them all. I don't fucking watch anyone's stuff because I'm an asshole. I watch Big Paul's stuff sometimes. I just want to see what he's up to. I like the sound of his voice. I know that's gay, but I'm kind of gay, so it's fine. Um, who else do I watch? I don't know. I would have to go. I watch Chris Edmonds and Little Dave. I watch Skip on Between Two Dumbbells. I watch Andrew Barry sometimes. Sorry. My point is, I don't know. I don't know. Those, like, Dr. Dean's, like, super smart. He knows way more about that shit than I do. Magnesium's never one that I lean into for water retention. Um, been captivated about all these videos going on about low dose trend for fucking bro. So what is low dose trend? What milligram are you talking about here? If you say 25 a week, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna jump out the fucking window if you say 25 milligrams a week. Jared said Paul's voice thing made me LOL. Yeah, Paul just has a nice voice. 25 to 50 a week. Okay. Yeah. I mean, 50 to 70, in my opinion, is. Sorry. He's about to get on stage, so I want to make sure he's good. If you already did that, do an additional 4. Okay. Um, I don't know. Why, Foxer, why are you asking about Tren? Just fucking. I'm gonna find my way out that window onto my head, onto my driveway. What show is your athlete doing? I don't know, Mike. I don't know the name of any of the shows until you guys post your photos later. I'm sorry. I really don't. I really don't. Just being dead ass honest. Sometimes I do, but mostly it's just accidentally. Because it's in my stash and I like to research the items in my stash. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I don't know what your question was, Foxer, but I'm not answering it because I don't talk about trend. I don't know. Did you have a question? Let me see. Or are you just telling me that you're like super interested? Oh, you're just saying that's the video that is in. Okay, I got you. Hope there's no meth in there. It was more shock. It was more shocked that they said magnesium made him hold water. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm used to hearing sodium makes you hold potassium counters, but never heard magnesium. Um, Sodium alone doesn't necessarily make you hold water. It's the ratio of sodium to potassium that you have to factor in. But yeah, you're right. You're on the right path. Um, Managing blood pressure, managing kidney health, and managing relationships on a diet. Let me touch on the third one. Managing relationships on a diet. Why is it any different than when you're not dieting? It's because of you. It's because of you. Stop being an asshole. And that's how you manage your relationship on a diet. Oh, that's probably why Dean and Kurt like the 4-1. Fuck me. Fuck. There's no perfect ratio. 4-1 would like cripple some people. 4-1 would cripple some people. They would not be able to ever achieve a pump. For some people. So you can't just give like, here's the fucking ratio. It's like, god damn, I fucking can't stand that. And I'm taking your word for this, that they said this in an absolute. And hopefully it was just an example. Otherwise, that's the dumbest fucking thing ever. I don't know if I have any athletes at 4-1. I have some close to 3-1 for sure. Myself, I get my potassium. I have to get my potassium very high. I'm a hyperaldosterone responder. I hold water if a fucking carb looks at me wrong. I can walk down a cookie aisle and I'll have edema by the end of the aisle. Raymond says we saw that with me. I added new salt to my meals and I started drying up. I didn't change sodium at all. Yeah, exactly. Justin Reed in the house. Good morning, Tommy. Glad I can catch you live while getting in PT and cardio. Happy you're here. Happy you're here. Yeah, DLC. He knows. Ratios are dumb as fuck. Oh, it's just an example? I don't care. It's still dumb. Still dumb. It's still dumb, Foxer. But I do think most people, in my opinion, notice how I'm choosy with my words, so I don't speak in absolutes like an asshole. Most people do better with more potassium than sodium. Most people. It's a very real thing. That's why I prefer Body Bio Elite as my electrolyte source versus Element, which I like. Obviously prefer the flavor of Element, but it's too much sodium for a guy like me. The Body Bio is more potassium than sodium. Pretty sure it's like 2-1 if you do the math on the bottle. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it is. That's why that's the electrolyte I use. I use it in all my drinks, all my water throughout the day, everything. Let's see. Share. This one. Share. 15% off. No, I don't want it. I want to spend all my money. 89 sodium, 187 potassium. Yeah, that's 2 to 1, right? Let me see. It's pretty damn close. Yeah, 2.1. Yeah, so that's why I use that one. That is why I use that one. Yeah, DLC has um, his electrolyte recipes in the form. Um, I prefer to spend more money and save time. And I don't care if it takes 5 minutes. I'm not doing it, David. Not fucking doing it, bro. Traveling in a bind, I had to use Element and it fucked up my fingers. Yeah, bro, it's a totally different fucking. It's literally all sodium. It's like a gram of sodium. There's like no fucking potassium in Element. Started making my own electrolyte mix based on the body bio ratios. Powder easier to travel than a yeah, bro, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. There's another one that puts it in caps for you already. I can't think of the brand right now. I think it might be like bicarb formula or something. I'm not paying $2 for salt for what Element? Yeah, that's crazy. Um, Crystal in the house. What's up, bitches? We were just talking about you being gay. So there's that. Yeah, the leaking is annoying with body bio. It's the bottle doesn't leak necessarily. It leaks because you use the cap as a you use the top as a spoon or a measuring cup. So that's why it leaks. Medic Miller in the house. What up? Ultima electrolytes weren't bad in a crunch. Crystal says I'm 10 out of 10 gay. I know. I know. It's fine. It's fine. What else we got? People are very curious about training splits. I always thought this was so weird that people are so curious about training splits. I don't know why I think that's weird. Anyways, speaking of sodium, what do you think about the cayenne pepper sauce like Frank's Red Hot? I love the stuff on my chicken and rice. I could drink this stuff. I think it's great. I think it's great. Frank's is not like extremely high sodium. That doesn't mean I still think you need potassium in your diet. And most people are severely deficient in potassium. Severely deficient in potassium. Thoughts on intra workout carbs? I love them. They're great. David's electrolyte mix is actually fire. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's good as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I might start making my own body bio just for what Jared said. It's easier to travel with powder than liquid. Fruit, I would never eat fruit during workout. I know AJ does that. I would never fucking do that. If he told me to do that, I would jump out this window. G2 Gatorade versus others. It's all about what your stomach tolerates. Would you structure a 14-year-old training program as you would an adult? My son had me get him a gym membership. He's already chat GPT to work out. All he needs is 531 by Jim Wendler. And he can do that until he's 18 years old. "531" by Jim Wendler. Yeah, let me know, David. I'll use that for sure. 14-year-olds should be doing 531 Jim Wendler. And buy his fucking book. Do not pirate his fucking book, you assholes. You cheap motherfuckers. Please purchase his book. Don't steal it like a fucking slob of a human. Oh, I found it. I found it on fucking DocuShare or whatever the fucking websites are. Let me see. I'm fucking around on this. Here we go. Here she is. JimWendler.com. This is second edition. Dude, and you know what, Mark? Buy the fucking paperback, dude. Buy the paperback, dude. Dead ass serious. Dead ass serious. Buy the paperback. Let's see. Yeah, they don't even have the original anymore. This is technically the original. It's just the second edition. So he went through and just added some helpful stuff. 531 is the only program a young man needs. Table of contents, 531 program, squat, military press, bench press, deadlift. That is how a young man should train. At least for the first year. Squat, military press, bench press, deadlift. I will die on this fucking hill that a young man needs to learn how to squat with a barbell, military press overhead, standing, not seated, bench press, and deadlift. A man needs to learn how to do those things. I will never, ever, ever speak otherwise. If he's brand new to training, he needs to know how to do those things. He needs to know how to do those things. If he's never touched any sort of resistance in his life, I would start him with body weight shit. Jim Wendler does not let a child touch a barbell until he can squat a 50-pound dumbbell, goblet squat a 50-pound dumbbell for 100 reps. Non-stop. Not non-stop. I mean in the same set, meaning you don't put the 50-pound dumbbell down. I think he requires an athlete to be able to do 100 push-ups. You just look up Jim Wendler, dude. And then he requires like a certain amount of pull-ups or chin-ups, I believe. Medic Miller, how was the anniversary? First week back to training. We're celebrating it tonight. Yeah, first week back to training. Yeah, get the paperback. It's cool because he'll be able to have it forever. And that's a dead art, is paperback books. I mean, if there's a hardcover, get that too. Or get that instead, because that's even better. This question, what to do when you're doing everything right and nothing is happening. Some people run into this issue at times, and the problem is, or really the reality is, You need to zoom out and be very honest with yourself. How long have you actually been doing things right? And how long were you not doing things right? So if you've only been locked in for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and you're expecting to reverse years and years of bad habits and fat gain, it's not how it works. It's not how it works. I have a lot of people come to me and how can I make this happen faster? What can I do to make this quicker? You can go back 20 years and not allow yourself to get fat. And that's the plain fucking reality of it. That makes me sound like an asshole. But guys, we can't reverse what we did years and years ago of bad habits. We can't reverse that in a 20-week program. We can make you very good in a 20-week program and get you on the right track. But I've had clients after, just a few weeks first hiring me. I haven't lost any weight yet. It's like, well, it's been 2 weeks. Yeah, but like, it's like, I love you guys, but like, fuck. Sometimes you got to zoom out and just be really honest with yourself. And that's a hard pill to swallow. That's a hard pill to swallow. Let me see something here. Okay. It's funny. I have like a severe paranoia of missing client check-ins. And I rarely do. And most people just text me if it's been like a day or two and they're like, what the fuck, bro? It rarely, rarely happens. But guys, if it does, just please text me. Everyone has my cell phone number. It's all over the internet. It's all over my Instagram. You're welcome to use it any time of the day. But yeah, I have like a severe anxiety about that. And if you guys don't hit submit on the check in form, I'm never going to see it. So for all I know, you just skipped your check in if you never hit submit. I am not going to track you down. I love you all, but I don't have time to track you down because you're all grown ups. So get that shit together. Get that shit together. And if it has been a day, I always get to, if people get their check-in done by the time it's supposed to be done, which is 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, I always get back the same day. Always. Always, always, always. I've been in the hospital. I've been in contest prep. I've been at my mother's deathbed, and I still get check-ins done. I still get check-ins done, no matter the fuck what. Because that's what I'm paid to do. And that's what you guys signed up for. And that's what I take pride in. What the fuck? They even just let me order it with Amazon Prime pass through? I don't know what that is. What is that? Are you talking about 531 book? Zooter in the house. What's up, dude? Always check you get the email after the check-ins go through. If you don't get an email, you didn't check in. Yeah, guys, I never fucking know. Like if you guys don't hit the submit button, can I tell you a secret? If you don't hit the submit button, I don't get it on my side. It doesn't come through. If you don't hit the button, I don't get it. I don't get it. It doesn't come through. I don't see it. So for all I know, you're eating fucking popcorn at the movie theater. 531. I figure I'll give it to my 9-year-old. Yeah. Tell that little brat to start reading. 531 is how it was like my breakthrough for understanding like proper training and things like that. I did I don't know if you guys remember this guy Scooby. It was like Scooby's Workshop. He's some old weird fuck on the internet. He was like one of the first ever YouTubers. You guys got to remember, I'm a dinosaur. I've been watching YouTube since it was like a thing. And Scooby was one of the first YouTubers out there that was pretty well known. So I used to do his workouts like at home. I've done P90X. I've done like I did a lot of different shit. I did workouts from the magazines, and I mean I did dog crap training, Dante Trudell's training, and then once someone got me on 531, I did 531 for fuck a long time, and I just continued to progress. I was looking at my old YouTube channel the other day. Um, Let me see if I can pull it up. I'm not going to pull it up on the screen because it's embarrassing. Maybe I will. Let's see if I can. That'd be funny as fuck if I can. I don't know how. I'm kind of stupid. Let me see. Boo 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 doo boo boo. Let me see if I can do this. This would be funny as fuck. All right. Wait. I wanna swap accounts. Switch accounts. Yo. This is funny. Holy shucks. Holy shoot. What the heck? Videos. Wait, no, that didn't work. Hold on. Wait. Okay, this is dumb. I'm trying to switch to my old YouTube account, but it's not going to let me, I don't think. I don't know why it's being silly. But it's so funny. Like, I have videos of me doing 531. Now that we're talking about it, it made me think of that. I mean, this has to be. Oh shit, this would be hilarious. Let me see. Where is. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. Yeah, boy. Alright, check this shit out. Let me see if I can share this shit. Oh my goodness, this goes way back. Alright. Powdered cheese? What the fuck, Mark? That's disgusting. Yeah, Tony Horton, right. David, let me see if this works. Bro, I think it might. Yo, check this shit out. Let's see how far. I want the oldest videos. A lot of these are when I worked with Josh Bryant. I can tell from the titles of the oh yeah, here we go. 13 years ago. 13 years ago. Oh man, this is not 531. These these aren't even old enough to be 531. This is when I was doing man, what was that idiot's name? Brandon Lilly. I was doing his program, I believe. And then this looks like some John Meadows stuff. Check this shit out. This is 2014. This is only 12 years ago. That is funny as fuck. Let me see what else. These aren't that. This is my first ever garage gym. That's pretty funny. Wait a second. This was my first garage gym. The setup is literally squat stands. Look at how dangerous this is. This is squat stands bolted down to a wooden platform. What year was this? 10 years ago. Um, let's see what we got here. Shit, I mean, this is almost 10 years ago. Yeah, 8 years ago. This is when I worked with Clint Darden. At this time, we were doing um, like a very unique workout split. It was kind of cool, to be honest. This is when I was working full time, going to school full time. Wow, this is crazy stuff. I totally forgot about a lot of this. Hmm. Man, that's funny as shit. Let's see. Um. This is when I actually had a nice squat rack. I still have this squat rack. (2016). Man, that's funny shit. Anyways, I just want to show you guys this. Um, yeah, all this work was Josh Bryant's. I can tell by the name of the videos. Let me see. Man, I wish I had my 531 shit in here. That was my point of. I think I have another channel that's even older. I think I found one the other day. I think it went back 18 years. Oh, man, I'll have to try to get that uploaded. Yeah, I have older ones than this. From 13 years ago. Description is form check. Why am I shaking so much? Is that reality or is that shitty? Am I shaking that much? Is the film really bad? This shit's hilarious. Okay, anyways. I don't even know if you guys saw any of that, but it's funny as fuck. Hopefully you did. I just wasted a bunch of time. As I do. So hopefully that came through. Otherwise, that's going to be silly. That's going to be silly otherwise. Mm-mm. I'm trying to see if that worked. Whatever. You guys will tell me if it did or not. Ken in the house. What up, Ken? How are you, dude? Nice to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. Made it to a live doing cardio at the Iron Lab. Hell yeah, that gym's dope. I need to get to that new spot. I need to get to that new one for sure. DLC said, nope, you're good. We saw it. I'm sorry you saw it, but yeah, that's what. That video was so old, the Transformer bar was not even a thing yet. It was just a squat safety bar from Elite FTS. I still have that same bar. I still have that same bar to this day. But yeah, the Transformer bars. Transformer bar is good. Don't get me wrong, but that wasn't a thing, and in that video. It was too old. It's too old. Oh, yeah. That's funny, though. All right. What questions you guys got? Any more questions? We've been on for 2 hours. And I need to eat something soon. Oof. Very soonish. Any other brain busters? We talked about why I won't let any of you run insulin. Talked about why you're fat and stuff. Showed you my training from 13 years ago. We covered a lot of good things. Yeah, the Transformer bars are great. They're very like overly engineered though. I don't know how much they go for. But I would just grab a squat safety bar from Elite FTS or a spider cambered bar. Those are fucking dope too. The spider camber bar is like it's like a squat safety bar, but it's a camber bar. So it's like poof, a big camber in the background, and then it has the yoke attachments. So that is that. Foxer. I won't research insulin for now. Foxer. Man, you're not running insulin any fucking time soon, bro. Until you can get your ass together. Love you, but you're not running insulin for now. You're just looking for more shit to buy, dude. Go buy. Aren't you into cars? Go buy a car, dude. But I have that too. We'll talk about it. Yeah, that's what it's called, the spider bar. Yeah. Is that what I said? Sorry, I'm fucking my brain isn't working. We train legs today, so my brain is now mush. Yeah, the spider camber bar. That thing's sick, dude. It's sick. Does Foxer want to sponsor a bikini athlete? I'm trying to fucking get him to sponsor me first. I don't even know what he does for a living. He doesn't talk about it. He probably works for like he probably engineers like nuclear weapons or some shit. I just bought a truck. I have to go pick it up from New York in July. See, he does shit like this. This is the shit Foxer does. I'm pretty sure he might just print money. I think he's in the printing business. Yep. All right. Yes, Ken. It's supposedly now illegal in CN. What are we talking about? What did I miss? Am I silly? Anyone else tired of hearing about the generic GH shortage? Yeah. Yeah. Very much so. I'm quite tired of hearing about everything. I'm quite tired of hearing about everything. Just 3D printing, not money printing. Hmm. I don't know about you, Foxer. I don't know about you. You work for the IRS or something? And that's why you work with me? So you're building a big case on me? I don't know, bro. I don't trust you all the time. You're sketchy. Ton of fear mongering. It's so fucking annoying, dude. You're right, David. It's so annoying. Everyone's just trying to be relevant. Oh, GH has a shortage. Now I have something to talk about. No, you don't. You're still annoying. You have nothing to talk about, so you jump on the stupid shit that everyone else is talking about. Makes me want to stand in front of a train. Anyways, you got 30 seconds to ask a question. Otherwise, I'm done. TommyJohnCoaching.com. Tommy John Coaching on Instagram. ChaseIronsForum.com. Well, there's no shortages in there, bitches. They're fear-mongering to raise prices. I mean, they can raise prices. Generics are like 2 cents an IU, so who the fuck cares if pricing goes up? Who cares? As long as no one touches my Serostim, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Serostim's not worth it, bro. Fuck you. I don't care. If you had to pick a beef or pork hot dog, bro, I would literally rather eat the end of my gun than a hot dog. I would eat the end of my gun before I ever put a hot dog in my mouth. That is the grossest fucking food out there. 100% the grossest food ever known to mankind is a hot dog. Remember, guys, Retta's going away as of January 1st, according to Jay Campbell. Yeah. Yeah, what happened to fucking so true, dude. All right, that's enough internet for me today. All right, love you guys. Thanks for the support. This was fun, and now I'm